Okay, now go ahead and go down to DM outbox rule that up. This works similar to the smart tweets. It's a little bit different setup, but it basically has some of the same rules. And up in the top, so first of all, yeah, you turn on schedule, and then you click add DM set. So you can add a DM, and your direct message could be something like, nice to meet you, thanks for following me, by the way, are you on Facebook? If you are, here's my Facebook page. Just anything that you want to put in as a direct message. You've also got really cool rules you can add in, and up at the top there's a link that says read our instructions, but you could put in a reply. So one of the replies I have is first name, nice to meet you, are you in the St. Louis area? That's one of my direct messages. My next direct message is first name, I hate when people don't flush or wash their hands. How about you? Something crazy, It's just to me, it's just a way to send out a direct message to somebody. The other one that says, hey, full name, are you on Facebook? If you are, look us up at, and I at the Facebook name in the URL. Now these three different direct messages rotate out at different times. Once you get your DM set in there, depending on what you want to say, you can click on add a rule. Go ahead and open up. You're going to use the same rules that up at the top. It says read our instructions on how to use this system, and this will rotate these messages based on the next rule. So once you get that set in, you hit add DM, then you need to add a rule to that DM. Click on add rule. Now you can add a rule. Now if you click on add rule, it'll give you a blank box. If you do the little pull down arrow, it says their friend count, their follower count, their total tweet count, days since their last tweet, days since they created their Twitter account. I always do their friend count is more than 50. That's my rule. If they got more than 50 friends, then that's cool, because the average Twitterer has about 250 friends. So if they've got 50 friends, then they're doing pretty good on Twitter. So then I can send them these direct messages, and you can go in and you can set up different rules. You can actually set up a second set of DMs. If the first set of rules doesn't work, you can set up a second set of DMs. Say that would sort of be a backup to these rules. You can go in and play with this. I've just got one set. I've got 3 DMs that go out on this particular account, and between the 3 DMs, they've been tweeted over 800 times. So they get rotated in and they drop in, and it helps my Facebook count because it drives people over my Facebook account, and it's just a way to communicate with people and get them to interact. And I get quite a few things. It's like, I hate it when people don't flush or wash their hands. How about you? I get all kinds of crazy tweets coming back on that. It's just fun to talk about, and talk about how gross trust me, the conversations get pretty crazy in terms of talking about that kind of stuff. And it's just things you think about. If you think about Twitter as just a way to reach out and communicate with people, have fun with people, interact with people, find out what they're thinking. It will help you in your business management to find out what people really want. Do you like asparagus or green beans? Something crazy. Tweets that I send out, tweet somebody you respect, or tweet somebody you love today, tweet somebody a hug today. And I've got those set into one of my Twitter accounts that I send those out, and it rotates. One goes out on Tuesday, one goes out on Wednesday, one goes out on Thursday, one goes out on Friday. And I like to do that, and they get retweeted a whole lot. They get a lot of interaction, and that's one of the ways I actually get my follower count up, because people retweet it. They think that I'm cool and funny, so they decide they want to follow me and see what kind of other crazy stuff I'm doing in WeChat. And as a result, I have 33 or 34,000 followers, one tweeter hug at a time. When you go in and you start using this, you can go through this stuff, and the more you get in here and you use each one of these areas, go in and read their rules. They go in and read these little extra things on the side. If you see a blue link, click on it. It helps you understand how to use some of the customizations and how you customize a tweet, how you customize a direct message so that you can pull in some of the Twitter's name. You can actually put in their city too. So if they're in Melbourne, you drop in, instead of putting full name, you'd put in city in those brackets, and it'll pull in their city. Hey, Fred in Melbourne. And if it doesn't have a city, it won't pull in a city at all if there's nothing in their profile that has a city listed. So you could say Forest in St. Louis, how's the weather? And you're in Australia, but you don't know because the DM came in and pulled my city into the tweet, so it looks like you know where I'm at. Um, and it makes it a lot of fun. So go in and read those rules at the top. That'll help you understand just how you can use the smart tweets. I automatically call these like smart DMs because that's what they are. You can schedule them that way and go through this package. It's a really cool tool to use just to find out what people are talking about on Twitter. You may think it's something really cool to you. If you see something somewhere, grab it and drop it in there and see how many people are talking about it. And it might turn out to be a really good resource to interact with people that are talking about even cities. You might find out what people are talking about in cities. If you're in St. Louis right now, everybody's talking about the Cardinals. So it's really hard for people not to be talking about the Cardinals. So that's an easy word, easy grab to follow off of Twitter. Every time the Cardinals, happens something in the news of the Cardinals, people tweet about it. So that's an easy one for a local somebody. So if you have a local sports team, so one of the things you might want to put into your keyword would be my favorite movie, or we went to the movies, or we saw a movie, in terms of a phrase like that, and just sort of see what kind of results you get back in those keywords, and be able to do that. And the same thing in your smart DMs. You might send out a smart a direct message that says, "Hey, what is your favorite movie?" In that direct message, and have that just rotate out to people. You can put in, "Hey, first name, what's your favorite movie?" Or "Tell me about your favorite movie," or "We just saw our favorite movie is, what's yours?" And put that in a direct message that goes out. The same thing in the smart tweets. You could put a smart tweet in that says, "What's your favorite movie, restaurant, amusement park, automobile?" And you could rotate that around in terms of the smart tweet side. You can go in and set that to rotate out. So one time it goes out, it says, "What is your favorite restaurant?" The next time it goes out, it says, "What is your favorite movie?" In terms of setting up the smart tweets down on the bottom. So you've got a lot of functionality in here in terms of setting up things and setting up terms and phrases that you want to use to help you get this account done. It just takes a little bit of time. It's something that you need to come in and manage this software. And if you use it right, it's very, very effective. It helps you to figure out who you want to talk to, some of the topics and subjects you may not think that you want to talk about. Forrest Knight, otherwise known as the Media Dude on Twitter. We look forward to talking to you. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the other side.